Welcome, listeners, to Just Neapolitan, where we ask the age-old question, is it worth the brain freeze? Our trio this week is Floyd, Jordan, and I'm your resident B-tier human, Brian.
Is
Ooh.
this the B tier, man?
Hey, man, I ain't trying to brag here.
Yeah, I felt that. I feel like a C tier, man, sometimes.
I wake up in F tier. If I'm lucky, I go to sleep a B tier.
Yeah, I think I'm like solid B tier. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, something to aspire towards.
Yeah. Now I'm good. I'm good in my tier.
You
It's
know
not
what?
too much work.
I'm slightly above mediocre. Totally cool
Yeah.
with it.
uh,
So,
let's go.
yeah, let's go. How's the week been?
Uh, week wise, it's been alright. You know. Yeah. It's at work, but we don't talk about
we
that.
don't talk about that here.
But outside of work, it's been decent.
This
you
is
know,
this is not the
I'm
place
happy.
for that.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
I think my week was pretty good. Pretty okay.
pretty okay.
Pretty
Pretty
okay.
okay.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
It's easy. It's easy.
Yes, it's been a
okay.
decent like C tier week so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say this week definitely felt like a C tier,
Yeah.
but it's an F tier. Borderlands 3.
Borderlands.
No, not the funny thing is the joke for me for Borderlands was like, oh yeah, there's an ice cream gun in Borderlands. I was just gonna put F tier because Borderlands 3 sucks as well, and that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
That's true. It does suck.
Fuck Borderlands 3.
Yeah, seriously though. Hey, we got out of the way early this week, so we don't forget.
We did.
Floyd, what games you been playing this week, man?
I've been playing Custom Robo on my Wii.
Oh,
well, just a
finally.
GameCube game.
I'm jealous.
Yes.
You talked
It's a
about how you
GameCube
set
game.
this up, I think,
I did
4 to 5 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
That
And
is a long payoff.
And I finally played it, and I finally did what I usually do when I play that game: sit down and beat it in one go. So yeah, and I've also been playing a lot of Apex. So
Right on. About you,
Bro,
JoJo, what
that
you been
was-
playing?
Besides Splatoon 3 because why not?
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Infinite Guitar, which I
Mhm.
blame Steve for putting me onto this damn game because I'm like, rhythm game and RPG. I'm sold. Give it to me.
I do like that combination though.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here's me being me. So I also played Infinite Guitars this week
Okay.
for about 10 minutes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
My question is, why do modern games have a problem with taking away player agency? And one of the most important pieces of player agency, which really comes down to an accessibility issue, is why can I not change the fucking controller mapping?
Yeah.
I do not want to
yeah.
play this game with everything on the face buttons, and especially because it does the AXY, so it's on the interior. I'm like, if
Mhm.
you're going to do the face buttons for a rhythm game, I prefer you put them on the exterior. Like, I don't, that little enough change. I mean, listen,
No, I get that.
I've been playing
I get
games
that,
forever. My thumbs cramp up these days sometimes. I'm like, I want to put one face button and 2 triggers. And then I would
No, yeah, I
be
get
sold on it. But I
'Cause I
played
I
it a bit,
remember
and I'm like,
playing it.
and I'm just like, man, I need to remap these buttons. And I go in and I'm like, I
Right.
can't remap these buttons. Fuck you, game. I'm done.
I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the one thing that was pissing me off the most is that you have to turn your controller to the side
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
really get
it's-
used to playing those
yeah.
buttons.
Yeah, that was. I was just gonna say, like, I agree with you on that one. Like, when I was planning, I was like, oh yeah, at some point I should go change these buttons around to get them how I like it. I didn't know that wasn't an option.
Nope. When you go into controller mapping, it just tells you what all the buttons do, which the
That's
screen
wild.
does. And I'm like, so what was the point of this?
Right.
Yeah. So unfortunately, because the little bit I played, I was enjoying it. I was kind of like, oh, I could see myself getting into this.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the button thing, man. I can't do it. I can't do it with those
Nah,
buttons.
I get that. I get that.
Well, especially the rhythm game, like you got to flip between the buttons so quickly, and sometimes you got to
Oh!
double up on them. And I'm like,
Man,
man, I could 100% these early. I'm like getting 89s on the first 2 times I got to do it because I'm like missing the button.
No,
trying
I
to
just had an
slide
awesome
from
idea.
one to the other.
I gotta go pull out my Elite controller because you can change your button mappings on Elite controllers.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna download that shit on my Xbox. And do it
Man.
that way.
I wish my Elite controller wasn't busted.
Damn.
Well, it's not busted, but so when we were playing, and this is a long time ago, when I found out that my triggers were going bad on it, is when we were playing Heave Ho, and for half the game I couldn't successfully hold on half the time, and it would just keep releasing. And then I plugged in a different controller. I'm like, oh, my shoulder buttons are fucked on this controller.
Got it.
And then I went down that long rabbit hole of finding out, hey, do you want to get an Elite controller fixed? And all I needed were like new springs for the shoulders. It's like $100 to buy a spring pack for an Elite, and it's like $150 if you send it in somewhere to get it fixed. So I'm like, the controller's $200. I'm not gonna pay $100 to replace the springs in it. I'm like,
nah.
cool.
Yeah,
I'm back to my $40 controllers. Thanks. Yeah, that one. Ugh.
but overall, the game is pretty fun. It's just, I sometimes I'll be missing. They say I miss a button, and I'm like, no, I hit it.
It's like I know I hit that.
My dad works at Nintendo. Yeah, I was, and then other than that, I've been playing Diablo 3.
Nice.
Which,
nice.
I mean, I've already, just in the few days, because you get used, even though it's been so long, I'm already like up to Torment 7. And I'm like,
yeah.
And I've done the seasonal stuff I care about doing. But I got butterfly wings now, so that's cool.
Nice. Oh, I've also played a little bit of the new No Man's Sky patch. So
that's probably what I'm opening up next.
Yeah.
So there goes my life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was glad I started it before I had to go to work. I was like, okay, glad I didn't do that on the off day because I wouldn't have had no off day.
Oh, also, so for last week, because, you know, this always happens as soon as we get done with an episode, I think of more stuff. And then actually, our buddy Steve, shout out, Steve, because I know you actually listen to every episode.
I appreciate that.
Seriously appreciate that. So he did remind me of another one, but that I thought of right when we finished, for good video game music. So Doom 2016 should have gotten an honorable mention for game. If not,
that was a great soundtrack.
If not taking it over Metal Hellsinger, I'm still happy to like shout out a lesser known game. Also, Doom as a series, just period, should get a shout out.
Yeah,
there hasn't been a Doom game with a bad music. Also, Street Fighter 2, like stage music in Street Fighter 2 is fantastic.
Yeah.
And Undertale.
I'll see. I haven't played much of Undertale, so that one wouldn't have never came across my mind.
See, I've listened to more Undertale music than I've played the game. Like Megalovania and Spider Dance are two that like are in fairly good rotation for me, just as on a regular daily thing.
Nice.
So, you know, I've been playing Diablo 3 because we all know. Well, just had an open beta a little bit ago.
Diablo. Oh, yeah, Diablo 4 had it.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, for anyone who pre-ordered. Because you know, if you want to pay Blizzard for a game that'll likely not work the day you get it, feel free. They ran into the usual problems that they have where the servers couldn't keep up. I love the corporate spin they put on it. Well, no, that was the point of the beta was we wanted to see what would fail, and now we're upgrading the server. And I'm like, you knew how many pre-orders you had it. How did you not have servers ready to take on all the pre-orders? Like, you knew the number of people. You had the number, and you knew for a while the like, don't give me that shit. It's the error 37 that they had for Diablo 3 when it came out, that no one could get on the servers. And since it's a game that needs to be online to play it, because isn't it fun to have always on DRM?
Yeah.
No one could fucking play it. You can even play single player for like a month.
That's trash. I hated that.
Yeah. Do you want to hear about some more trash things since, I decided to do a little research on the game?
Yes.
Good. Diablo 4 will have a seasonal battle pass.
Ew.
I cannot
Why?
believe how quietly this got announced because I just found it just yesterday when I was looking into stuff. That was announced in August.
What does Diablo need a battle pass for?
Well, let me give you a direct quote from Keegan Clark, Director of Product, which is a fun title for a game to have. You're the Director of Product. Nice. Anyway,
Nice.
direct quote. The Battle Pass recognizes players' dedication, with greater rewards unlocking as you play more through the season. There will be a single track of rewards with free tiers that are unlocked just by playing the game and leveling, and premium tiers which provide no in-game power or advantage over other players. The free tiers of the pass will provide gameplay boosts to all players. For now. Let's be honest here.
Oh, for now.
No, for now is my addition to that.
Okay.
Sorry, end quote. And then me reading between the lines and saying, yeah, for now. The minute you get people sucked into it, don't give me that shit. There's going to be fucking little boosts and shit because that's always what happens. Oh, people stop buying the battle pass as much as they did at the beginning. Oh, well, now we got to give them boosts. That's what every fucking game does it. The minute you go battle pass route, you welcome to Slippery Slope Town.
Fucking battle pass. Oh my goodness.
Let's not talk about battle passes.
So yeah, you'll get cosmetics and premium currency. Premium currency can be spent on other cosmetics. So far it seems just cosmetics. I also have a feeling the premium currency is going to end up being used for more than just cosmetics.
I mean, most likely, yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
All right, so let's talk about one of the newer things that they've, in their latest release, their quarterly release that they had. They talked about the end game. So you remember in Diablo 3 when you were like, wow, I'm really kicking everyone's ass. Let me just up the difficulty, right?
Correct.
It was great.
Yes.
Yeah, it's perfect. It keeps you right where you are, so you're constantly being challenged, but you can just keep moving it up. So now your progression is going to be locked behind what they're calling capstone dungeons, which once you complete it will take you to the next difficulty tier. Or wait, I'm sorry, what they're now calling it world tier, which is it's just a difficulty tier.
Right.
And then finishing objectives in that next world tier will give you the opportunity to unlock the next world tier by finishing another capstone dungeon. So here's the way I hear this. In Diablo 3, I could pick my difficulty because I know the level of challenge I want. In Diablo 4, the game's going to decide when I've fetched enough to earn the higher difficulty. So you're taking agency from the player. Did you just want to play the game for me too?
Now, is that one of those things where, like, once you unlock it, you can switch and back and forth between it as much as you want?
Absolutely
or are you
unknown.
just stuck there.
It's
Okay.
that's the most they have for it right now. We won't know more. It's probably until the game actually launches.
It's like if it's one of those things where you can switch it back and forth whenever you want after you unlock it, cool. I'm fine with that. But if you unlock it and you're just stuck there, that's fucked up.
Well, I also don't like the fact that you have to basically do whatever they decide you have to do in that difficulty before you have then unlock the next cap. I'm like,
I mean, it kind of worked that way in 3. Like, you couldn't just jump straight up to the last, like, difficulty level if you was, like, playing on easy.
I mean, you could. It'd take you an hour to kill one enemy, but you gain, like, 5 levels as soon as you did. Aren't you the guy who would constantly start on Master?
Yeah. But I thought that was only unlocked after you beat the game the first time, though.
It is true. Yes,
Like,
you did have to beat the game. But remember, this is endgame. You've already beaten the game at this point.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot more hoops to jump through.
Yeah, it kind of does.
So let's talk about randomness and why the premium currency and everything really scares me. because of the amount of fucking randomness going on here. So your Paragon skill progression now requires glyphs to advance to the specific parts in your Paragon system.
Ew.
So you have to get a random glyph to drop to be able to unlock something in your Paragon tree. Cool. They claim it's a more robust system with better rewards. Yeah, if you grind out and get the correct glyphs, it will be.
Right.
There's this thing now called aspects. They don't really explain it much, except it's the ability to upgrade weapons into legendary. So you have to get aspects. It's an item that there's a chance for it to drop when you complete a dungeon. A chance for it to drop. And you'll need specific ones. That's fine. So, of these over 120 dungeons that they've created, you can turn any of them into a nightmare dungeon. If you find a sigil. Or a sigil. Sorry, I don't know. I always pronounce the G hard. That's on me. If you find a sigil, a specific item that you have to have randomly drop. There are these areas that will occur, known as Helltide areas. The enemies are harder, more challenge. Those harder enemies might drop shards, another random item. And the shards used to open special caches to get powerful items. At random. It's like gacha the game. Everything they talk about, I'm like, how many different gachas? I'm like, you are so up your ass with the money you made off Diablo Immortal from a bunch of brohards, spending thousands of fucking dollars for numbers go up.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it. Diablo is the ultimate numbers go up game, and I love it. But like, I'm just like, I'm listening to this going, you can go fuck yourself.
You're really pushing that Genshin Impact.
Yeah. So bounties, which are a big thing for the in-game content or seasonal characters,
right?
So they're calling them bounties. They just sound like fetch quests. So there's going to be a big creepy tree that's going to give them to you, and then the tree, as you finish these, you come back with the bounties, and it may give you helpful items.
May?
Oh, well, because it's random again.
Yeah.
And, don't get me wrong, I know Diablo is based on its randomness, but this sounds like Diablo generally had, one or two of those random kind of systems that you would go into and do. And this is let's just tack more random. I'm like, no, you just needed to give us a bigger game. That's all. Everyone would have been like, shut up, take my money, bigger game, done.
Yeah.
But do you want to hear a really good one?
What?
So, one of the endgame areas is known as the Fields of Hatred.
Nice.
Right? And here's another place where you collect shards, but these are corrupted shards.
Oh.
Yeah. So apparently these will be used for cosmetics again, and what is very vaguely referred to as rewards. Oh, did I mention
and rewards
that Fields of Hatred is a PvP area?
Oh.
For the shards to be useful, you need to purify them. And here I quote directly from the video, which is Diablo 4 Into the Endgame. That's the name of the video. You can find it. If you think I'm full of shit, listen to it yourself. I quote directly from the video. Other players. Sorry, hold on. Lost my sentence. There it is. Listen, deal with me. Quote.
Boom.
Other players will definitely know that you are attempting to purify your shards. End quote.
So they can come.
So they can come and just kill you and take all your shards.
That's fun.
Isn't it, though?
So,
because obviously no one ever cheats online. Obviously no one ever uses hacks to be invincible and insta-kill you. And obviously Blizzard is the best at maintaining their online portion of their games. They never go down. Nothing's ever happened. Never. Not that I know of.
No.
I see no problem in this at all. None
None
whatsoever. I see no problems. It sounds like I should give a shitty company some of my money.
Yeah. Nah.
So that's it. Once again, I mean, these are very early. I haven't played the game. I'm not going to anyway.
Right.
Like, Microsoft will eventually buy them, and it'll end up on Game Pass, and that's when I'll go, okay. And by the time all that happens, the game will be fixed and in a playable state. So, have fun, everybody who paid money for it early. Like, just be real.
Yeah, I was just going.
They spent 8 years making these games, and they still launch broken. I mean, come on.
Right. I was just, as soon as I heard like Microsoft buying Blizzard, I was like, cool. Now I ain't got to play for Diablo because I'm cool.
Yeah.
Easy.
Nice.
I mean, yeah. And, you know, it's another one of those things. It's like, you know, a lot of people were wrong when we heard what was happening with Diablo 3, and I think Diablo 3 so far is the best one. Anyone who goes back and plays 2, having nostalgia for 2, I think you can pretty quickly run into the problems with 2 and go, oh, they did fix all this with 3.
Yeah.
So this is me hoping that I'm overreacting. I think a big part of it is that I hate this company right now, and so I'm probably just going, you all suck and kiss my ass. There's a chance there's a huge chance I'm overreacting. I accept that. But just so far, what they're talking about sounds like just so many random systems. Just, yeah, and let's be real, I got real mad the minute that I heard Seasonal Battle Pass.
Yeah.
It is such a slippery slope. And I think the problem is that the Diablo fan base is so hardcore fanatic about it that they would find a way to justify a pay-to-win model in Diablo.
Mm-hmm.
They would.
Yeah. I really feel like it's one of those games that the people who love Diablo are fanatic about the game and oftentimes just willing to forgive any of the bad stuff that happens. You know, it's kind of like you forgive some of the bugginess with BioShock games because you love the game and you're like, it's not that bad. And it's kind of funny sometimes.
Yeah, like, especially with, like, the BioShock games. Like, oh, yeah, the glitches are just, like, a personality quirk. You know, it's like, it's so cute.
Well,
but,
yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of, like, game-breaking bugs in
breaking
BioShock.
stuff, yeah.
You know, like, there's just weird shit that happens and, like, you know, blank expression staring at you.
Or that time in Fallout 3 where a fucking Deathclaw turned into Neo from the Matrix, and just I was watching Jeff play this, and it just took up into the sky like Neo at the end of the Matrix, came back down and wrecked him in one hit. And I was like, that's hilarious.
I've seen videos of a Deathclaw that was coming at a person and then froze. This is in, I think, 3, and there's a area where there are a ton of them. And it just froze and then zipped away from them at high speed and never came back.
It's like, cool.
It just like froze mid-strike and then straight backwards at high speed and just was gone. And I'm like, I never run into those funny bugs like that.
No. I got the ones that magically can just walk through doors after I close them. And I was like, no!
I think I fell through the world once.
Damn.
That was pretty frustrating.
Yeah.
But thankfully with the autosave, it was just like, oh, what was the last door I walked out of?
Right.
So we're going to have fun today, though.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Well, we're going to do a little weirder of a topic than usual. Maybe not weird, but different. Because, you know, generally we talk about games like we just did for the past 30 minutes. Today is Ice Cream Tier List Day.
Ice Cream Tier List.
Let's go! And first things first. So there is an ice cream, and no one can argue with it. That is going to go above all the tiers. And it's going in the God tier. Because only one ice cream belongs in that God tier. Do you know what it is? Just
What?
Neapolitan.
Okay.
The best.
All right.
That was my dad joke. I had prepared for this. How was it? Did you like it?
I'll give you that.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, right? I was like, I had to find a way to do it. That
actual Neapolitan ice cream.
Actual Neapolitan ice cream.
B tier at best.
C.
Wow.
Well, okay. Can I also just be honest?
You know what?
About
I can't
how
fight.
I only ever ate Neapolitan ice cream. I ate the strawberry out of the center and like a little bit into each of the chocolate and the vanilla, but only as long as I could get a strawberry bite with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then I just put the carton back in the freezer.
Honestly, once I got to the vanilla part, I just like, yeah, I don't want it no more.
Yeah, see, I think
Speaking of vanilla.
Okay, yeah, we start with vanilla.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
start with vanilla.
Which
Okay,
vanilla are we talking
yeah,
about? Are we
vanilla
talking about
or
a regular
vanilla bean?
vanilla or vanilla bean?
Yeah.
Because vanilla bean, I have to give it at least an A tier because it's depending on the brand, it's really good. Especially Bluebell vanilla bean ice cream. It's so
B tier.
good. So
Yeah, I can B tier a vanilla bean. I can B tier.
B tier it is.
Now, what about just vanilla?
that can go to C.
F.
F. I think that's kind of strong.
I have bad memories about government vanilla ice cream, and you cannot take them away from me.
See, me, I was personally thinking D tier for just plain vanilla.
Well, Jordan, you said what, C? I said F, so I guess we settle on D
put a
tier
D.
for that.
Put it at D.
All right. Got it. Plain vanilla it is.
Well, I mean, we might as well go through the box now. So
Yep.
chocolate.
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 Chocolate
S tier.
is...
Can't change my mind.
What?
S tier. Can't change my mind.
C at best.
That's what I was finna say. Chocolate S tier, Jordan?
S tier. Can't change my mind.
You gonna have to defend yourself.
Yeah, you're
on
gonna
this
have to
one.
defend it.
S.
Okay. I think it's because it's the nostalgia in me talking, because it's something about chocolate ice cream to me. It has a good flavor. It's very rich. To me, I like rich textures. I don't know about y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about rich chocolate. But for me, I really enjoyed the taste of it, which I know ends up going to like the next, like probably like one of the next flavors we talk about, which is mint chocolate chip, possibly. That which also makes me love mint chocolate chip more as well. So I'm gonna just keep it like that.
My rebuttal. It's boring.
As hell.
Chocolate is the vanilla of the chocolate world.
Literally. It's like that is as plain as you can get besides straight up vanilla. Matter of fact, Jordan, when was the last time you just had plain chocolate ice cream?
Damn, you really have to stop me like that, huh?
Yeah, because if it's S tier, you should be eating it all the time.
Or you should at least remember the last time you had it.
Yeah, seriously though.
You know, it's been a minute.
Okay.
C tier.
So you said C tier, right?
B tier then. So B tier?
B tier.
B tier.
Okay.
We'll meet in the middle. All right. Well, you know what? You said it. Let's do mint chocolate chip then. I gotta give that an A.
I'm out.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites. I gotta give it an A.
It is one of my favorites, but I want it in S tier.
Okay. Can I just say this? A lot of people give like really disrespect mint chocolate chip ice cream.
They do
because of the mint flavor.
Oh, I love the mint flavor. Is my favorite part.
And the thing is, they instantly think of the mint flavor as they're brushing their teeth.
Well, that's
it's a different mint though. It's not the same.
It don't even taste the same.
You know, sorry, go ahead.
No, I always tell people, and I know this is like comparing apples to oranges to me, but if you can eat a thin mint, you can be able to try mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Thin mints are the best Girl Scout cookies.
Exactly, and people love those, but they don't like mint chocolate. But they don't like mint chocolate chip ice cream. When it's like it's almost the same, but not really though. Because instead of mint ice cream with chocolate pieces, it's a chocolate cookie with a mint inside.
Yeah.
So, if we can pair mint chocolate chip with mint chocolate chunk, if we can call those the same, I can S tier it for you.
Yeah, no, it's definitely the same.
Okay, then I can S tier it
just
with
a little bigger. Yeah.
Because I prefer the bigger chocolate chunks in it. I think it gives it a better texture. There's more like mint and then a nice big bite, and I like the contrast and the kind of the dichotomy going on there. Yeah. Okay.
For once, I love this podcast. I love this podcast a lot because
for once, fuck you.
That's offensive.
You know, I have to make a joke out there.
Yeah, I feel bad now.
No,
You know what makes me feel better? S tier
What?
Superman ice cream. Really? Silence on that one?
No, I'm trying to picture it. What?
because
What?
I am too. I'm like,
It's the red, blue, and yellow. And normally you can only find it at like the shops that they hand dip. You normally cannot find that in a store.
okay,
Never
then,
seen
yeah.
it.
Oh
I
my
was gonna
god!
say the same thing. I've never even tasted it.
That must be a Michigan
Like, what's
thing.
the flavor?
Never
No,
seen it.
dude, no. There's fucking Huck Finn's here in Chicago. You can goddamn get it.
Can I ask what are the flavors?
I think the blue's blue raspberry, and I don't fucking know. It's delicious.
You know what? Just
it's
for your
Superman, man.
enthusiasm, sure.
Dude, so okay, so yeah,
I have to
with
just
that,
understand. I agree.
So the Superman ice cream, the first time I had it was at the Putt Putt Gull place that we would go to in Michigan as a kid, and I would get it every single time we went there. And then I found it at Huck Finn in town one night when I was wasted. I went there. I had breakfast. I bought a dozen donuts and a double dip Superman ice cream to walk home with. Fucking awesome night. All right, who's got one? Because I got another one ready to go that I think is an S tier.
Okay. You know, since we in Chicago, you know, we can try to say this one. Rainbow sherbet.
Not ice cream.
That's not ice cream.
Okay.
It's sherbet.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck.
I'm staying away from
You
gelato as
literally
well
said
because
it.
it's not ice
'Cause-
cream.
It's crazy. My brain instantly thinks about it as ice cream because
Because then what? Every sorbet in the world is going to be in the S tier now?
Right.
right.
But so the strawberry shortcake by what was that? Blue Bunny?
The Blue
That's-
Bunny
that-
does a
that's
good one with
ice
the little
cream.
white chocolate chunks in it.
Hold on. I've never had that.
No.
I'm
Oh,
thinking
wait,
about the
yes.
Ben and Jerry one. Ben and Jerry one also had chocolate
No,
too.
I'm thinking more like the ice cream popsicle on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That
If we allow
For me-
ice cream popsicles, that's definitely an S tier.
right. But I mean, it's still technically ice cream. They just
I mean,
put
if
it
you-
on a stick.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we count ice cream popsicles, do we also count ice cream sandwiches?
I mean, it's our podcast.
Yeah, that's
I mean, honestly, yeah, we make the rules here. So yes, ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah,
count.
yeah, ice cream sandwiches count. Fuck it. It has ice cream in the name. It works.
bet.
All right. Coffee ice cream. S tier.
Mm.
I mean,
I give it a B.
Really?
coffee ice cream.
I'll give it a B. No, I'm not crazy
I feel-
over it.
Like by itself, it's kind of coffee-ish.
Yes.
He said, I don't know. It tastes like coffee.
By itself, it
I don't
tastes like
know.
as it should. People don't think it'd be like that, but sometimes it do.
I mean, okay. So I'm like, I don't think it's S tier. I think it's a solid A tier because I don't know. Maybe I like to make like shakes with it, but I couldn't just eat it like straight up coffee ice cream.
All right, I'm willing
cool.
to meet
I'm-
y'all in the middle at A tier. Because Jordan's
All
at a
right.
B. So
It's only because I'm not too crazy about coffee ice cream. I can still eat it and enjoy it, but it's not like high up there.
oh yeah, that's like one of my go-tos.
Mm. Oh wait, where did we put ice cream sandwiches?
We haven't yet. We
We haven't
yet.
we unlocked
Okay.
the
We just-
ability to
okay.
rank them.
Got it.
We leveled up, and now we can rank ice cream sandwiches. That was in our gotcha
No.
drop.
You know what?
Yeah.
We should do it right now since we just
I mean,
achieved
yeah.
it.
B tier.
I can give them an A. I like a good ice
Floyd,
cream
what'd you say?
sandwich.
I said B.
I'm
They're-
cool. with B.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
decent.
like adequate. They're definitely adequate.
Yeah, they're probably not like the thing I'm gonna buy,
Right.
but I'll definitely
Well,
enjoy
so if
them.
you
But
have
I
it-
will also say this: if I do buy them, I'll eat the whole fucking case
Yeah. Yeah.
because they somehow just are not in any way, shape, or form like filling in any way. It's like, oh, I just ate 8 fucking ice cream sandwiches. I might as well eat the last 4 because fuck it.
Right.
And then, since I'm lactose intolerant, my stomach hurts, and then no one should be near me for hours.
True.
So, Brian, you okay? Yeah, just give me a couple. Just give me a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the window.
Okay, here's one that we haven't said yet, and I know it's overrated now. Cookies and cream ice cream. Cause hear me out. In its exception, in my first taste, I would put it at S. With where I'm at now, it's a high A to me. Cause it still tastes good.
I'm cool with cookies and cream being an A tier. Cause as soon as you said it, I was like S, and I was like, no, that's not right. That's not right. It's not S.
I was like, let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a B on it, so I'm perfectly fine putting it in A. I'll just consider it on my end. It'll just be considered a low A. Y'all can consider it a high A.
I'm like mid A with that one.
Yeah,
like,
overall there.
I think the problem I have with cookies and cream is that some of them are like, oh, this is so good, and then others are like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is with me too. Yeah, because it varies so much.
Some of them you taste so much of the vanilla in it that it's just
some is too much cookie.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. It's a balancing act for sure.
Rocky Road.
Okay, remind me what's all in Rocky Road.
What's in Rocky Road?
Yeah, I don't actually eat a lot of
ice
cream. You threw a flavor out there, and you don't even know what it is.
Rocky Road.
Oh wait, you know what? I can't say that.
Neapolitan doesn't.
See, that's my thing. Like, I don't know what's in it, but I eat the shits. It's like, oh yeah, this is Rocky Road. Cool, give me that. Here, let me Google this. Hey.
Okay, I got you. It is a chocolate flavored ice cream with nuts, whole or diced marshmallows.
Oh, it doesn't have caramel in it, huh? Why do I feel like it had caramel in it? And there you go. Now I've said
that might be Moose Tracks.
Oh, I was gonna say Moose Tracks. I love Moose Tracks.
Oh, I love me some Moose Tracks. I haven't had.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
I think Rocky Road
give it an A.
Rocky Road?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's not a go-to.
It's more of a B for me.
I was about to put it at C. It's not a go-to for me.
Like
C on down is like I don't go for it.
It's either like a high B or a low A for me. It's the marshmallow. I'm not a fan of marshmallow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go B.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Well, how about Moose Tracks then?
A.
Yeah. Wow, that was the easiest one we've had so far.
Okay. We need to start filling up that bottom F and D tier.
We don't have to. We could keep the episode.
Let's go with pistachio.
Right.
Pistachio. What are you putting? Pistachio in the bottom? Look at pistachio's A.
Ooh. I kind of agree with Jordan on this one.
Yeah.
Suck on my fucking pistachios. Don't ask why they're green.
I think it's a solid D tier.
I got a solid D for your tier.
It's going to D tier. I'm so sorry, Brian.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's how it's gone. We've outnumbered. Everyone's been outnumbered at some point now. Actually, it might work better that we only had 3 of us for this.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
So we don't have any.
Yeah. So there's always a way to go.
There's a balance.
Chocolate with peanut butter swirl.
I've never had that.
Or if you want to go the one that's even better, but you got to get the brand name, the Reese's, because then it also has pieces of Reese's cups in it.
Reese's ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Does something. It just did something to me. I got goosebumps. I ain't gonna.
Yeah. I haven't had it. I want to try it.
Oh yeah, you do. If you all haven't had it, oh my god.
From base excitement, it's an S tier.
Yeah, S tier.
Trust
me,
it's definitely S tier. Yeah.
Do you like Reese's cups?
Yes.
Would you like to have ice cream that is a Reese's cup?
Yes.
Then S tier, easy.
It's like I'm a type of person who freezes his Reese's cups anyway. So put that in ice cream and I'm with it.
So you're already halfway there.
Reese's Cups. Peanut butter
butter
chocolate flavor.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now let's go from Reese's Cup to a chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
Oh yeah, S.
My man.
All right, we can
You had me at cookie dough. Because
Hold
I'm
on,
the
Flo,
motherfucker that'll
where was you
just
about to
eat
put
raw
that?
cookie dough.
Huh?
Hold on, Flo, you didn't say anything.
For me, cookie dough is a B tier ice cream.
What?
I don't like it. It's alright, you know. But you know, my boys say it's S tier, so we putting it in S tier.
Yeah, you got voted out on that one.
Yeah, I did. So I wasn't even gonna argue it.
How about strawberry? The last bit of the Neapolitan cartridge that we didn't talk of.
Oh,
See,
like straight up strawberry.
Here's the thing: strawberry to me is like probably the best out of the Neapolitan pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's
yeah,
definitely
sure.
the best out of the three.
I feel like that's the first one that people always go to if you had like a tub of Neapolitan ice cream. If you wasn't going for all three, you was probably going for strawberry.
Oh yeah, I mean that was my story. Remember, that's the part that I made sure to eat.
Yeah.
And then also remember too that if you get just strawberry, you can get the strawberry with the strawberry pieces in it.
Oh my god, delicious!
Yeah.
Actually, you can get some Neapolitan ice cream with the strawberry pieces in the strawberry.
The fuck?
And this tastes so fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. This tastes so fucking good.
Go figure. Well, you know what though? Why would I no, I'm not going to waste ice cream because I would just leave the chocolate and vanilla in there still.
Yeah.
You know, I'll use it. I'll just put it in some protein shakes.
That's fair. I'm still like,
so strawberry A tier.
yeah,
A
I
tier.
think A, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Floyd, give us some flavors.
Yeah.
Praline.
Praline.
What?
Praline.
So grandma ice cream?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So F tier?
Yes. I tried it at Dunkin' like maybe a year ago, and I was like, why would you? And it was at the suggestion of one of the people who worked there, and she was
Why
like,
would you
"Oh
listen
yeah,
to
I
them?
love this." She works at fucking Baskin Robbins. Obviously, I'm gonna ask what she likes. She eats this shit all the time, so she was like praline. And I was like, "Cool, let me try it." I never had it before then because why the fuck would I? And so I was like, "All right, cool. Maybe I'm missing out." Nope. I was like, "Why would you suggest this to me?" Like that was a straight up question I asked her too.
Yeah, no,
Praline.
literally
Trash.
the only time I had that was because my grandmother had it. And it was the only ice cream that ever stayed in her house because no one else fucking wanted it.
Praline sucks.
Yes. Preach.
Yeah, that's down there for me. I've never even tried it.
That is
It
officially our
doesn't even
first
look good.
F tier.
That's our first F tier?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You've been putting stuff in like C and D.
Because it's ice cream.
Not really.
I mean, at the end of the
It's
day,
only-
it's ice cream.
We don't have nothing to see.
We have one C and it's Neapolitan. And D, we only got two and it's plain vanilla and pistachios. Sorry, Brian.
Yeah, you know. It's okay. You can still suck my nuts.
Oh.
See, here's the problem.
But everything else-
We're all thinking about ice creams we like.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't eat ice creams I don't like.
I know. That's why it's so hard for me to try and remember, like, let me think of,
some bad
yeah,
ones.
like, what are some bad ice creams? Isn't there, like, a birthday cake ice cream?
Yes, let's
Or-
go. Put that in F. Put that in
That's
F.
a fucking F.
That's a fucking
Yeah.
F.
It's like,
You
it's
said-
vanilla with some crunchy shit in it.
Look,
Yeah.
Like,
the
I don't know
thing
how
that
you made
goes-
vanilla worse, but you did.
You made it worse by putting fucking sprinkles in it. Let's just
Yes,
be honest.
it's the sprinkles. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
Fuck that. Sprinkles have never made anything better, ever.
It has never.
I'm like, oh,
Let's
sure,
really
yeah,
talk
give
about
me
that.
some flavorless fucking snap popple bullshits that fall everywhere. Yeah, that's what I
That
like.
tastes like nothing.
No, they're literally just pure sugar. Like
Like,
Tic Tacs.
I'd rather have crystalline sugar on top than that shit.
At that point,
Because at least it would like be all like shiny and
Yeah.
it'd be like putting sequins on your ice cream. It'd be fancy, ready for the party.
okay. How about cheesecake ice cream? We know we talk about strawberry, but how about cheesecake ice cream?
Like strawberry cheesecake.
Yeah, I think I've only ever had like a strawberry or a raspberry cheesecake ice cream.
Okay, then
Yeah.
let's go with the strawberry cheesecake ice cream. Because to
Now,
me,
for-
that's up there. Now that's
yeah,
up there.
definitely
in
for
A.
me.
It's an A or S. Depends on the day.
I go with high A. For me,
I think I'm gonna be
But-
an S if you're buying from those like small batch companies that do it.
yes,
in the pints.
that's what I was saying. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
I went the first time I went to it. It was like this small. Like first time I had strawberry short, like not shortcake, cheesecake ice cream. It was like this small ice cream shop out in fucking not Calumet. It was in that area. I don't fucking know.
You mean the one off of Lansing? Off of
Probably.
like,
I don't know.
I know which one you're talking about because it's
Yeah.
like around from Mom's place.
Yeah, it's that one. So the lady came and I was like, y'all got strawberry like cheesecake ice cream? Because foreign to me, never had that shit. She is like, yeah. She took fucking real strawberries, a fucking good chunk of cheesecake, and just did the
Blended it.
choppy chop and put it in some. I was like, this is probably some of the best ice cream I've ever had in my goddamn life. And then I got it like pre-made strawberry cheesecake ice cream, and I was like, this is alright, but it ain't what I had. Like,
Yeah, fresh strawberry
yeah.
cheesecake ice cream is really different.
Yeah, it's
okay, so
you got to get the expensive shit with that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
So S tier only if
Well, I would
S
say
tier is
just put it as
fresh.
an A because we're not trying to qualify each separate.
yeah,
one.
you right.
You know, because obviously,
So, yeah.
like, if we had a vanilla bean, but it was like this specialty small batch place, it'd probably be the best vanilla
Yeah.
bean ice cream we've ever tried.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you gotta
okay,
like
so
an
yes.
overall kind of like take the
Yeah.
good with the bad
Cheesecake.
kind of deal.
Got it. Cool. A tier. Locked in.
Black cherry.
I don't like cherry C tier.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I just never like cherry C tier.
What say you, Brian?
I like cherries. I hate that ice cream. F.
Damn.
Told you I was gonna start trying to think of ones I don't like.
I love cherries. I also hate that ice cream.
Right? There's just something wrong about it.
So you got on my case only because I just don't like cherries.
How can
Yeah,
you not
just
like
'cause you-
cherries?
Right. What is wrong
Like,
with
how do
you?
you not like
Anytime
actual
it-
cherries?
Anytime a cherry was in like my milkshake or anything, I would just look at it and be like, no. The hell the fuck no.
What about when you look at a fresh cherry?
No.
What? Huh?
Whose man's is this?
I don't know.
The wrong podcast.
Sir, how did you get into this podcast?
Black walnut.
Ew.
What? I don't even know what that
Yeah.
is.
Unidentified.
Is there a U tier for no, a UFO tier, unidentified frozen object.
Ooh, like that.
I don't. What is it? What's the flavor like? What I mean,
It's so it's also an old person flavor.
That's
Like
why.
pralines.
What
But-
the fuck?
I don't mind it. Maybe
Boy.
because I grew up on the shits. But I
Yeah,
don't
you
mind.
just showing.
Probably, yeah. But it's just ice cream with like fucking walnuts in it. Like it's not bad.
I could probably give it a C. I like walnuts.
Yeah.
I never had it, so I'm gonna keep it as unidentified.
Yeah, I mean, if we have the category of unidentified frozen object,
We don't.
so there you go. So just imagining it in my head, and you seem to be okay
C
with
tier.
it. You're
Yeah.
giving me C
Yeah.
tier vibes. So I can. I can
Yeah,
get
yeah.
behind
No,
that.
it's definitely C tier. Yeah.
Butterscotch.
Oh,
Butterscotch.
see now that's the old person.
Mm. Nah, that's it. That's gonna be a D tier for me.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I
It's
feel
like,
like
every time I've had it, it's just way too sweet.
I feel like I'm saying butterscotch, but I feel like it was actually like butter pecan because I remember
Butter
it having
pecan.
nuts
Oh.
in it.
It's butter pecan.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's butter pecan.
But
That,
it's
now
still
that right there it's an A tier for me.
really
Butter pecan?
I love
man,
butter pecan ice cream.
that's like a D for me, man.
Yeah,
I love butter.
I'm with Brian on that one.
Yeah, I'm missing out.
No,
I'm just saying.
I've had it,
No,
so
I'm
I'm
just
really
saying.
not.
But going back to fucking butterscotch, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know that butterscotch. Well, I'm sure someone's got just a butterscotch one.
Mhm.
But I was trying. I think it was butter pecan. I was trying.
It
to
was
think
butter
of-
pecan.
Yeah, because that's the butterscotch with pecans in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's just a naked butterscotch. If there is a naked butterscotch, still D.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Straight up
Disrespecting butter pecan.
It's not that good, bro.
Stop being 50.
Y'all just gotta unlock y'all palates.
Whoa.
Who the fuck?
You are not talking to two people
You talking?
who were
you talking to the
professional
wrong
fucking
two people.
cooks and try to tell us our palates are not unlocked.
I said it.
Motherfucker, I can smell if something doesn't have enough salt in it. Don't even start with me.
Oh my god, he disrespected
And I
us
fucking
with that.
smoke. Could you imagine if I stopped smoking? Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Just like every time we talk about pirating, we don't actually do that.
No, of course not.
It's
of course
illegal, and we never would.
Why would we
Right.
ever do that? Okay. How about cotton candy ice cream?
No.
Ugh.
Thank you.
Ugh.
Put it where it
Ah,
lies.
is there something lower
Put
than
it where it
F?
lies.
Did I get a Z tier going
No.
here? Like
But-
your idea for this ice cream was make it just taste like sugar? Fuck off.
Basically.
Yeah. And I like cotton candy, but I no.
If it's fresh spun cotton candy, yes. But only because it
Correct.
reminds me of being at the fair.
Speaking of, y'all want to go to the state fair this year?
Mm,
Depends. Is
No,
Sugar Ray
okay.
playing?
no.
I have no idea.
It's a weird joke. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to explain it.
Okay.
Actually, I will because
Okay.
it's funny. So, you know the lead singer of Sugar Ray, Mark McGrath, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was doing some interview and somebody basically asked him about like, oh, you know, like how does it feel to go from having a number one hit to being in to like working these small gigs? And Mark was just basically like, look, dude, if there's a state fair, Sugar Ray is there playing. And I'm like, you own it, man. You're still fucking working, doing what you love. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, he's still getting paid. Like
You had 2 number one hits. That's more than most motherfuckers get.
That's
right.
true.
Some people are just one hit wonders and just disappear. For all
Disappear.
Some people
eternity.
don't even get the hit.
True.
So that was it. There's a longer story than that, but that's the basic. I don't.
Mm.
Ice creams. Mm.
Yeah. I think we have a solid list. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, and I'm like running.
Yeah,
We're doing a lot of
I'm
that,
hitting
like-
a breaking point.
Hey, does everyone want to listen to us think?
Nah,
So you want to
we
hear
don't
us
want to hear
ramble?
the static betwing our earlobes.
Well, and all I'm gonna do is cut it out anyway.
yeah.
I think that's pretty good. So, Floyd, you were keeping track for us, right?
Yes.
Let's start at the bottom and move our way up. So that way we end with the best. Yeah.
That.
All right.
Okay. F tier. We have praline, birthday cake, black cherry, cotton candy.
Right. They all give you cancer. Don't eat them.
Yep.
Correct. Unless there's a company out there who would think that is slanderous and we're
Prove
just
us
stating
wrong.
our opinions.
Creative Commons
right.
license for satire.
Right. Yes. D tier. Plain vanilla, pistachio, butter pecan, butterscotch.
I'm only sad about one of those.
Butter pecan got robbed. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So 2 of us have one in there that make our pee pee hard, but okay.
Oh. C tier. Neapolitan, black walnut.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
B tier. Vanilla bean, chocolate, Ice cream sandwich, Rocky Road.
Yeah, I forgot we unlocked ice cream sandwiches.
I
know,
got random
And then
unlock.
used them for the one ice cream sandwich, and then we're like, we're done with that shit.
Yeah.
It's that one power up you got throughout the game. It was like, oh yeah, I do
That's
have
right.
that.
I do have it.
A tier, coffee, cookies and cream, moose track, strawberry, and strawberry cheesecake.
I'm happy
Okay.
with all that.
I'm with that.
Yeah. S tier, cookie dough, Reese's cup, strawberry shortcake popsicle, the Superman ice cream, and mint chocolate chip.
You damn right. Mint chocolate chip is up there.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
I thought you forgot about Superman for a second. I was about to get mad.
Brian was all just touching this dude. Was like,
I was like sitting over here
Superman.
ready to yell.
No, I wouldn't do.
And then
like
don't
that.
forget the only one that can ever go into the God tier, just Neapolitan.
just Neapolitan.
Just Neapolitan.
That was fun.
Because we love you
We
guys,
do love you guys.
and you should
You
love
do.
us back.
You should.
By listening.
Or well, never mind. I'll save the creepy jokes for October. How's that for
Yeah.
that deal?
Spookies.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I do have some games news we can finish up with.
Ooh.
Lay
All
it-
right.
lay it on us.
So a game I've been waiting for just released. I have not bought it yet because I know it's going to eat my life up, and also I have this thing about new games where I try to give them a month to make sure they're not broken. But Everspace 2 came out.
Hey.
Oh, let's go! Like I might buy an actual like flight stick for that. Well, it's just like a space 3D space sim, man. Like I don't want to.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
Like, I want to have the keyboard because I'm sure there's going to be a shit ton of shortcuts I'm going to want.
Mm-hmm.
And so I might have to do that. But I'm looking forward to that. But that I probably won't play that for like a month. Games coming out soon. Just a couple that caught my eye. Kill It With Fire, which is already out. But Kill It With Fire VR is coming out on the 13th.
Spiders, right?
Yes. But it's spiders that you kill with SMGs and flamethrowers, and like you like wreck the house as you're trying to kill them basically and burn the shit down. There's like rocket launch, you can blow the whole thing up. And I'm like,
Nice.
as a game that I've always looked at and I thought, oh, that looks a lot of fun, but it felt like it was missing something. And now that it's in VR, I'm like, that's what it was missing. Like the visceral nature of being able to do it. I'm like,
I guess it's time to pull out the Oculus.
yes, and set it up in the living room.
That way we can play it, and then I go back to playing Beat Saber.
Giggity, giggity,
Yeah.
giggity. There's another DLC for Vampire Survivors coming out.
Okay.
Yep, also on the 13th, so I'm excited about that because I love that game. I didn't even hear any news about this one coming out. I just happened to when I was doing a little search earlier today to see like, oh, is there anything interesting coming out next week? Yeah, so that's likely another 99 cents out of my pocket because that's how they do it.
Why not?
The base game
Right.
was $5. The first DLC was 99 cents. I'm gonna assume this one will be. It's another map. It's probably it's new
Right.
weapons, stuff like that. They add a nice little chunk of stuff to do. And then if you ever want to pay for that second level on your Switch to get their games, Pokemon Stadium is coming to the N64 Virtual Console on Switch. If you have the second tier on April 12th.
I do.
So
Yeah,
if
that's
anyone
what
wants
hurts
to
me.
pay for the extra upgrade, that might be like the one N64 game that I actually enjoyed playing at Target for free when I was bored at the mall. Because N64 is a fantastic fucking system.
Can I say that's the one that hurts me right now? Pokemon Stadium being on that pass.
I got that, so I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, you lucky motherfucker.
I just want the Game Boy Color, but I don't care enough. I'm not
Yeah.
going to pay extra for it.
No, I feel that.
I mean, it's not much more, I don't think. They still do the yearly stuff, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, once a year, Nintendo takes money from me, and I'm like, what the fuck is that for? And then I'm like, oh, that's right. Because it's like $8, and it's like, I'm just always so confused. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
it's
the fuck did I
not
buy
much.
for $8? And then I remember, and like, I ain't even mad at it. They do it yearly. It's cheap as hell.
Right.
the cheapest yearly I've ever seen.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's not that
Well,
bad.
and the fact that
I mean, they don't really offer much, so
you know,
it
you
better
know
be
that
cheap.
you know what they offer. They offer a place for me to play some of my old SNES games.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, and dude, you gave me Tetris on the Game Boy. Fuck yeah! And it's that original shit, not that soft ass Tetris y'all play these days with your T spins and your piece holds. Nah, bitch, this is old school shit. You will die before you reach level 10. Fucking deal with it. Get good,
Okay,
soft ass
boomer.
motherfuckers.
Okay, boomer.
I ain't a fucking boomer. Boomer adjacent.
Not even.
I know, not even. But like I said, I was born an old man. I'm just slowly growing into it.
Yeah.
But is my problem? My favorite type of shooters are boomer shooters. I'm sorry,
Yes.
that cover is
Yes.
lame. Cover-based shooter. Fuck that shit. Run and gun. Let's go, Leroy Jenkins, motherfuckers.
Hey, I don't care what kind of game I'm playing. I'm always running and gunning. Hey, if you give me a shooter, I'm gonna find a way to get me some run and gun going. So
You will. I've seen it.
I seen it.
I seen it with my own two eyes.
it's like, cool. Give me the perks. I'm finna make this happen.
Yeah. Man, remember Call of Duty Black Ops multiplayer? The
Mhm.
first one? Oh. I would Olympia shotgun the fuck out of everybody.
Best one is still Black Ops 2 to me.
I never played Black Ops 2 multiplayer.
Yeah,
It's pretty
Black
lit.
Ops 2 was my favorite.
I never owned that one. I did own the first one, and I really enjoyed it. Actually,
Mm.
that's another one of the few shooters that I enjoyed enough to finish like the main story. You know, back when
Mhm.
shooters had stories.
Had stories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of paying $60 for a multiplayer only game. Oh, with a seasonal battle pass that you can also pay them for.
Yes.
And don't forget, we're also with a Battle Royale now.
Oh, of course,
Mhm.
the even easier mode for
Yeah.
everyone to program.
Yeah, not a zombies mode, because those are done.
I miss zombies. That was
Man.
fun.
What a time.
Yeah, zombies is fun when you get people together to do it.
Yeah.
Solo zombies was like, it'd be fun for like an hour, and then you're like, I want to do something else now.
I mean, I
Right,
know we
now-
played it with, like, online, but it was still kind of difficult, especially if you like doing stuff in the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, any more gaming news this week?
Nope.
Nope.
Any more ice cream news this week?
Ice cream rocks.
Ice cream is good.
Just not Rocky Road. Sorry, choking hazard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for us this week. We love y'all. We'll be back on Sundays
Love
now that
y'all.
my computer's not burning anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I left that in the description of the last episode. I meant to say it at the beginning of this one. The reason the last episode was late is because I was having a CPU overheat error in my computer, and I had to take almost a week to troubleshoot and then finally fix it. So we're back. We're back on Sundays. So don't
Back on track, baby.
back on track,
Yeah.
baby.
Like we never left.
Yeah. All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.